What's up, fam? It's your girl Green Tara Tot, and I'm back with another reading. So first off, I do want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers, and everyone who's been showing me love wherever you're watching from. I appreciate you. I was looking down because I was trying to find a Palo Santo wood that I wanted to burn with you guys. I know I don't got that much. I be needing to cleanse my energy a lot, but I was called to cleanse the energy before we start this read. Yeah. And I've got a fucking lighter. No fucking fluid in it. Ain't that sweet. See? I told y'all I was called to cleanse the energy. And whoever is trying to stop this reading from coming out had me pick the wrong lighter, but they ain't gonna stop shit though. And we gotta unpack it. I got a new deck for you guys, but give me 1 second. Let me go find a lighter. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Y'all know I don't do no editing on my videos. It's real authentic over here, so thank y'all for waiting. Anyway, let's get this wood going. Should have cut my fan off. And this is Palo Santo wood for those of you who are unsure what the hell this is. And Palo Santo wood basically just put good energy in the air. And the interesting thing about Palo Santo wood, I'm trying to make sure I'm saying this right, is that I think it's the Palo Santo wood. It amplifies good energy. I could have sworn I just seen something. It's the shadow of my eye. That's what made me look up like that. But I don't know what that was. Maybe it's somebody ancestor coming in. But anywho, y'all, I don't even know what I was just saying, but I do have this in the air. So we'll put that right there. We have a new deck. I ordered a new deck for you guys. I feel like I've been using my beginning deck for so long. And it's time for us to become Big Mama. Big Mama. And if you're a dude, become Big Papa. And it's funny, significant. I didn't just say that for no reason. And some of you guys are gonna be like, that's crazy. Because it's gonna resonate with some of you guys with that Big Mama or Big Papa. Last night I had a dream. So y'all, we gonna talk today, right? Because y'all my family, right? So I don't remember none of my dreams, literally. And I always be fascinated when people that can't remember their dreams share their dreams, because I never could remember mine. But what I could do is I could remember like pieces of the dream. And last night I woke up several times in the middle of the night. And the first time I woke up, the first thing, let me shuffle these cards while I'm talking to you. I'm sorry. The first thing that came, when I woke up, the first thing that came to me, which was from my dream, was the movie Big Mama. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. I think that's the name of Big Mama. Yeah, Big Mama House. Yeah, Big Mama House. And then I kept waking up throughout the night last night. And every other time that I woke up after that, I just kept hearing Lotto songs. One time I kept hearing Big Mama, Big Mama. And then another time I was hearing, okay. And I ain't gonna lie, those is my phone, so don't get that. But I feel like it's not, I wasn't listening to those songs before I went to sleep. So I feel like it was very significant. So I just wanted to share that, because I'm like, you know what? As I got ready to start my read, for some reason it came to me, and I was like, the fact that it came to me right before the read, I felt like it was meant for someone to hear in this read, just like it was meant for me to get these new decks and put that Palo Santo in the air. Because I feel like, again, it's like I'm definitely feeling some new energies. I don't know if it's because I'm having new subscribers. So, and I'm going to stop calling y'all subscribers. I have new family that entered the tribe, because this is a spiritual tribe family here on my platform. Our main home is always going to be YouTube, but we post on other platforms too. But at the end of the day, we family. We listen. We don't judge. We teach each other. We learn from each other. I already said we don't judge. I guess for some reason I feel like it was significant for me to say that. And Another thing too. So I was just in my closet, and I talk to myself a lot, in case you guys didn't know. I was just in my closet, right? And I was talking to myself, and it's interesting because this card said discernment, but we're gonna get to it though. I was talking to myself, and I said, you know what? If people ain't learned nothing else from Lotto, the one thing that they should learn is that you should mind your fucking business, right? And keep getting your money. Because people gonna always talk. And I always tell y'all that. So, again, we got a new deck. Spirit having me pull these cards a little different today, which is interesting. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, they talking real loud now. Last but not least. Alright. So, y'all, like I was saying, because Spirit said, just keep talking because the reading going to go into what the word of the day. So, the read for today and the word for today, because I feel like this is a channel message, but God wanted me to pull some cards so I can, because the cards going to help get this message out. Again, it was a reason why I kept hearing that last night. It was a reason why Spirit wanted me to come back to that. And I feel like you got people that feel like you lack discernment for some reason, right? And these people think that they can, it's like they don't, okay. And I read, your main energy is the King of Pentacles in reverse, right? And the reason why that's your main energy is because, not because that is the energy that you're in, but that's the energy that people is seeing you in. And what I mean by that is, when you're in the King of Pentacles energy, you are a person who been there, done that, been there, got that, had that, been had that, can get it again, and can get it again. But the thing about the King of Pentacles, very materialistic, you know, energy. Pentacles, material. Let's talk about it. So, what people had you fucked up at, though, is that they thought that all of your energy was just the physical. They forgot that the King of Pentacles became the King of Pentacles because the king was once before not a king. So not only did the king become the king, or the queen became the queen for the girls, you also got them pentacles with it. And again, it's in reverse because they didn't expect it to be you. They didn't expect you to get there. They didn't expect you to have that. And most importantly, again, people were so busy looking at your physical. Before you had anything, they was looking at that. And now that you have it, they're still looking at that. But what the thing they forgot is your spiritual. See, with pentacles, people love to think when you're spending something, you're spending money. But understand that everything that you do with your time, with your energy, you're spending that shit. You're spending your time, your energy with every person that you interact with, everywhere that you go. And I feel like, with this read, I feel like people, again, they thought that you lacked discernment. And for some reason, I think they expected you to show up as a person that they projected onto you to be. It's like, you had people who thought that you guys was kind of somewhat of the same, right? And I feel like when they got a little closer to you, they realized, again, frustration. They got frustrated because they realized you wasn't what they thought you were. And the reason why they felt like that is because the closer they got to you, the more they observe you. I'm hearing spirits saying, because some of y'all, they not even close to you. They'll never get fucking close to you. They just been sitting back observing this whole fucking time. And the reason why they're observing you so much is because you exude balance with how you spend your pentacles. And again, I feel like with this one, Spirit is not talking about the physical, because they run about the physical. But what they don't understand is that the only reason why you are standing in the King of Pentacles energy and why you have the physical material things is because of your inner self. You went inside. And when you went inside, you freed yourself from poverty, from lack, from feeling less than who you are, from not calling back your power. And again, people got confused on who the fuck you was, because when you went into that hermit mode, when you went into that sacred place with spirit, spirit handed you a blessing. Spirit gave you something in the dark. But understand it's upside down, because it was never meant for them to see that. And they didn't. And they ain't. The only thing that they was going to see is the same thing God told you at the beginning that they was going to see, which is the ending. And God told you that I'm going to put a front row seat for those people. And understand that I said those people for a reason, because I started to say for your enemies. But Spirit wanted to make sure that I didn't speak on enemies, because understand that again, and Spirit been preaching this to me so heavily for the last couple of days. We don't wrestle. Wrestle. I think that's. We don't wrestle with flesh. It's spirits. It's entities. Again. So I'm trying to, and I feel like family, God wants us to be in a place where we have grace for those who are lost. We have grace for those who are so caught up into trying to understand the ending when they weren't even there at the fucking beginning. And I feel like you have reached a place again with this, what is this here? Oh, this is the King of Pentacles. Oh, junk. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something real quick. You reach your place. Well, you got the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Okay. The King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. This is the energy that you reach. And because you're in the King of Pentacles energy, this Four of Wands is showing up. And that Four of Wands is showing up is because it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. It's time for you to release any and everything that you felt like held you back. And I feel like a lot of things you're so resilient. You're such a resilient person. Like, to the point where honestly nothing can hold you back. You literally got the fool. You're the fool. It's like nothing's gonna hold you back. You can walk off a motherfucking cliff and not see the ending of the cliff. You still gonna walk off that cliff because you believe in yourself. Because you walk by faith and not by sight. And I had that tattooed on my arm, literally. That's why I tattooed. That's my favorite verse. Because understand that the first thing you have to do to even connect with spirit is to first believe in yourself. It's the inner thing. You can't get to spirit by getting on the spaceship. You can't get to spirit by getting in the car. Yeah, it may relax you sometimes, riding around listening to music, but you have to go inside to truly connect with spirit. And again, when you did that, ain't nobody see that. Everybody expected you to be a failure. No one expected you to come out as a King of Pentacles. No one expected God to hand you something that was sacred. No one knew that you was cooperating the whole time with spirit. They didn't know that. Because they was too busy still with the chaos. And they never thought that you was going to make it out of the bucket. I keep hearing that. It's like, you have a lot of people who always expected you to be around. Like, it's like, oh, I don't know how to make it out of this city. It's like everybody do the same thing. My mama did this, my daddy did this, such and such did this. You know, like, we, like, who the fuck you think you is to think that you're, like, who the fuck you think you is? That's what they think. And you literally have people that literally, like, feel some type of way because of who the fuck you think you is. Ain't that some shit? Boy, it's like, you got motherfuckers literally pressed because you know your worth. And you demand for people to act accordingly to your worth. And how you do that is not by you being loud, because you don't have to be loud. Your energy is loud enough. You do that by keep showing up every fucking day as your authentic self. And they can't wrap their heads around it because they keep thinking, oh, this just a phase. This just a phase. Her mask gonna fall off. His mask gonna fall off. He gonna go back to doing this. That's like all the rest of us doing. Oh, she thinks she better than she think because she. No, you don't think that. They think that. And the reason why they think that because the things that you used to do with them, you're no longer doing anymore, and they're still fucking doing it. And then you got these new people coming around, right? Don't know Peter from fucking Pan about shit about your life. Don't know half of the shit you went through. Can't walk a half a mile in your fucking shoes. But they have a lot of opinions. They're very opinionated about who the fuck you are. Again, your energy, how you come. So, with and Spirit taking me back to the dreams, not Big Mama. And Lotto, for some reason I feel like she's relevant to this read too. Cause her son's got coming up. And I was literally listening to a video today, right, y'all? And it was a short, I believe. And it was on YouTube, and it was a short with her being in the car with some man in London. And she spoke about the things that she'll speak on and things that she won't speak on anymore. She like, oh, I done been done like, and what she was basically saying was that she used to snap about certain things, but the shit done been happening for so long, she don't even snap no more. Cause she already, you know what I'm saying? She already done built up that armor of protection where she's like, let shit just roll off her shoulder. And the reason why she's in that energy is because, family, you know why? Because you got shit going on in your life. A motherfucker who got shit going on ain't worrying about what somebody else got going on. And I feel like you are starting to really, really comprehend that on another level. On another level where you really aren't so fucking unbothered. To the point where you probably sometimes be asking yourself like, damn. Like, because I feel like, again, like, family, like, we are, I really feel like we are the kind of people that give people chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. Because we want to see good in people. We want to, we tend to expect people to treat us the way that we treat them. But we always have to end up finding out the hard way that that's not always going to happen like that. We always got to find out the hard way that some people is just not what you thought they were. You know what I'm saying? And when you are continuously just being yourself, not choosing not to wear a mask because what the fuck? Bitch, it's already hard enough being here. Now I gotta wear a mask. I can't breathe. And I feel like with you learning how to take off that mask and breathe, and with you breathing, now you're realizing, well, damn, my breath is irritating these people. So what I'm supposed to do? Put back on the mask again? And then when you put on the mask, you can't breathe even more now. And you choosing to just, you know what? I'm going to just be a little uncomfortable. And the reason why you're saying you're going to be a little uncomfortable because it's not comfortable. When you got to be around somebody without a mask on. Because understand, mask is something, it's like a masking or something. You're hiding how you truly feel, right? But can you imagine not wearing a mask around someone who continuously wear masks? And it's like, it's something about that that's very fucking draining. And sometimes it can feel less draining when you just put on the mask with them. And I feel like the reason why it's more draining when you don't wear the mask is because you feel it. You know what I'm saying? And it's deep. But when you wear the mask, everybody who wear masks, you already know that shit shallow as hell. Ain't shit deep. Ain't shit hurting. Ain't getting to the heart. It's just going to stay right here on the surface. Right? But I feel like with this read, it's like God is saying, I'm going to teach you how to how to keep the mask off. Because God said, you've been took that mask off. Shit. How to keep it off and feel comfortable in the presence of those people who still wear the masks. And another thing I hear Spirit is saying too, I'm going to teach you through your lessons. And through the lessons, you're going to grow a deeper discernment you're not gonna feel the energy. I'm not gonna keep allowing you to be frustrated by these mask wearing people, Spirit is saying. Because why should you be frustrated when you're the one that don't have on the mask? When you take out the mask, you are free. You freeze yourself. And some people hate the fact that you are free. And the reason why these people feel some type of way about you being free is because you remind them of how unfree that they are. Did that make sense? Unfree, free, unfree. I guess y'all get what I'm saying though. And I hear Spirit saying you will for always, forever, for always and forever. I don't know where that came from. But anyway, you're going to always and forever be a walking threat to every single person who wears a mask. And again, I feel like Spirit wants you guys to understand that the reason why we don't allow anything to get that deep, because again, when we wear masks, we feel it deep. We feel it deep. But Spirit is going to teach us how to let things roll off. Not feel so deep. Because at some point, we got to be able to recognize it, be okay with it, and continue to be us. Not accept it, not dwell in it, not feel like you have to validate yourself because of how, other people may be confused about who you are, or your energy, or how you come in, or how you came, or how you continuously gonna come. Because understand, this shit don't stop. This shit is a marathon. It's not a fucking race. And like everything again, it's like I just feel the Spirit so heavily saying it's like it's gonna be okay. And then Spirit taking me back to the movie Big Mama House, and I'm thinking about how it's like it's such a big family, you know what I'm saying? And it's like everybody in the family is like, everybody got these issues, everybody's problems. Everybody, this person don't like this cousin because this cousin did this and that cousin did that, and this person slept with her man, and I don't trust this bitch around my man because this person dressed like this and this cousin did this. And it's like it was a whole bunch of just people feeling some type of way, you know what I'm saying, about their own family members, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Big Mama brought them together. At the end of the day, they may have been on that low vibration of he say, she said, gossip and shit. But when it came down to it, they still had love for each other and they still stuck together. And I think what Spirit is trying to get us to understand is that we got to continue to do that for ourselves and with our spirit team. Because people, again, is looking at us in the King of Pentacles energy. And they feel like the King of Pentacles, again, they just looking at the physical things that you have. And a lot of times people tell you, like, don't be so quick to share everything because not everybody's going to be happy for you. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that Spirit is trying to get us to understand is that as far as that sharing, I feel like Spirit is saying use discernment with what you share and what you don't share. But Spirit is saying, but do it anyway. Do it anyway. And when Spirit said do it anyway, it's like, just do it. Keep showing up. And when you feel that pushback from people, keep showing up. Show up even brighter then. And understand that you're not of this world. You're just in it. So you're going to always have your spiritual team. And as long as you have your spiritual team, you're going to be okay. And they're going to be okay too. So, again, baby, keep celebrating. I feel like Spirit is saying, do not stop celebrating yourself. Do not stop investing in yourself. Do not feel like you're doing too much. Because every single person who feel like you're doing too much, they're not doing enough. understand that. And if they feel like you're doing too much, again, the only way for them to know if you're doing too much, they have to be fucking watching you, right or wrong. So if they're watching you, then obviously you're doing something right. And that's what I hear Spirit is saying. And I hear Spirit saying we're going to end it on that. So I feel like somebody big mumble energy came through this reading, y'all, because I was definitely feeling something. And the Spirit is calling me to look at this this food card. And notice he got a bag and he got a flower in another hand. And the sun is in there too. That bag is saying you're going places. Some of you guys may be moving. Some of you guys may be out here starting a new business, getting a new office space, same thing though. It's like things are starting to really pay off for you. I feel like it's like, and it started with you taking that walk. You know what I'm saying? Walking somewhere where everybody, when you went that direction on that journey, it's like you had every single person looking at you like, what the fuck is you going? What the fuck is you doing? This motherfucker from a crash. And then it just so happened that you blossomed like a fucking flower. They thought that you were going to be like the flower that dies. I keep hearing, I see like the concrete with the flower. And Spirit always show me that when he's trying to show me like resilience. It's like they didn't know how resilient you were. But now they do though. Now they do. And again, like I was saying, you got some people who they didn't know the past version of you. So they just see you within your resilient season. And they got something to say too. But I keep hearing Spirit say, celebrate yourself anyway. Do it anyway. Do it alone. Do it scared. Do it confused. No, thank you, Spirit said, no, we ain't doing it confused. That's the problem. I think we were too confused on energies when we was dealing with other people, so we had to kind of call our energy back. Because again, I feel like sometimes you pick up on others, but Spirit is saying, don't stop. Don't stop. Cleanse yourself and keep going. Cover your crown if you have to, but keep going. That's what they want you to do, is to stop. Remember I said they feel like you're doing too much? Do some more. That's why his Spirit said, do some more. Every time you feel like they feel like you're doing too much, do some more. That's your sign to do some more. When you hear that whispers, when that left ear go to ringing, that means it's time to get busy. You hear me? So, that is all I have for you guys. It was very exciting to do my first read with you guys with this deck. I haven't even done a read for myself with this new deck. And just keep pushing, y'all. Just keep pushing and know that God is literally handing you everything that you wanted and more. But what's for you is not for everybody. So again, use discernment and watch what you say and watch what you don't say. Because I feel like some of you guys may say too much and some of you guys ain't saying enough. So take what resonates, leave what don't, and until next time. Toodles.